Check this tweet out though, it's got over 13,000 likes and I can't even believe it. Y'all talking about Deion, what about kids like Travis Hunter who completely, in all caps, redirected the course of his life because he believed in what Deion was saying? Only for him to leave at the first opportunity thrown his way? That's where my problem is. I just simply can't relate to all these people hating on him because I'll never, and I mean never ever in a million years, fault another man or woman for taking a better opportunity in life. Come on guys, this is so simple. You just got sad individuals out here that want to complain about something just to complain. There's nothing wrong with any of this. Oh. I can't say I'm shocked because I've been telling you guys this was going to happen for the past 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. You can't say your boy Matt didn't try to warn you because the bottom line is I've been trying to warn you for the past several months. Whoa, hold on. I know exactly what you're sitting there saying. Yo, Matt, what in the crap are you talking about and what in the crap is going on? Well, my friend, I'm glad you asked that question because I got to answer. And also, we got to talk about the quote-unquote breaking news that Shedeur Sanders, a.k.a. Prime Time, he's going to Colorado. The reason I say quote-unquote breaking news is because if you're an avid viewer of this channel, you would know that I broke this news on Thursday morning. I made a video not a day before the news, but 2 days before the news saying this was going to happen according to my sources. Go watch that video if you haven't already. I explained why I predicted that, and it wasn't really a prediction. I knew it was going to be true. I'm not some random troll account on Twitter. My sources, they're legit. I had a couple different guys telling me there was about a 98.8% chance that Deion leaving Jackson State and going to Colorado, it was a done deal before Thursday. And well, what do we know? Here we are. I had a bunch of you tagging me on this on Twitter and Instagram, and I get it. You want me to talk about it, but I'm not shocked about this because, like I said, we already spoke about it. However, I do get it. It's just now being made official, so the rest of the country, they're finding out. We're going to talk a little bit about Deion officially going to Colorado and also how a lot of people, they are not happy about this. And I'm talking about Jackson State fans and SWAC fans. They are pissed. I'm not going to sit up here and say I don't understand why they're mad because I do, but at the same time, what did you expect? I got to address that. However, though, the main topic of the main encore, the main reason you clicked onto this video, we got to talk about the breaking news. The former #1 player, the former #1 recruit in high school football, he is also leaving Jackson State. This is going to be a jam-packed video. I'm so excited to get into this because Deion going to Colorado, Travis Hunter leaving, it's just a huge topic and a huge mess itself, and that's what we're about. We love the drama as college football fans. This intro's already been way too long, blah, blah, blah. Shut the crap up, Matt. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. To say that this is an ongoing controversy would be an understatement, and I mean a far understatement. You got people on Twitter right now, if you have Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. They are exploding over this. For example, check out this tweet. I don't want to hear crap about opportunities. You most certainly are chasing a bag, referring to Deion. You said you wanted to improve HBCUs. You committed to those young men on that football team. You made money in the NFL. This was never about helping HBCUs. And let me make this clear. I'm not searching for tweets like this. That was just a random one I'm looking at. I can't stress this enough. There's thousands of tweets like that. People feel like he lied and he's a con artist. Another random one, somebody actually sent me this, by the way. All that talk Deion said about propping up HBCUs was nothing but bullcrap. He could have built something special at Jackson State, but instead, he just used the school as a stepping stool for a bad Pac-12 job, which is true. Way to go, Prime. You're a fraud. Have fun in Colorado. I could go on, and I get the frustration that many people have. Because what did Coach Prime emphasize? Hey, at Jackson State, I'm building something. It's more than money. I don't need the money. It's about the players and yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to sit up here and give you examples. Y'all know what Coach Prime was about. He's about the players, and I would label him as a player coach. But, and I have a big but, I've told you guys since day one, everyone's telling me, oh, Matt, he's not going to leave for an Auburn job. He's not going to leave for that Power 5 job. And what have I told you guys time after time? Money runs the world. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Engrave this in your mind. Money runs the world. Why do you think people like me and you wake up every day to go to work? Because we need money. It's not just me and you. Money runs college football. You have to understand this. College is one of the biggest businesses in the world. Another great example. Why do you think Oklahoma and Texas, they're joining the SEC? It's not for funsies, it's for money. Same thing with USC and all these Pac-12 schools. Why do you think they're going to the Big Ten? For money. You got to understand, money runs the world. Do I think Deion Sanders is a bad person for taking more money? Absolutely not, because I know me, and I know every single other person watching this video would do the exact same thing. It pisses me off, it does, and I'm sorry to get amped up and rage. It's not good for my health, but it's how I feel. What gets to me the most is there's people out here tweeting, and they're getting a ton of likes, and people actually believe them, where they're trying to state that Deion Sanders, he was a con artist, and he was never about the kids, and he was never about HBCUs, because in reality, he was. Deion Sanders was all about Jackson State. He was, and he currently still is Jackson State. Let me ask you a question. When you go to your wife, go to your girlfriend, just go talk to any girl or any dude. Ask them the first thing they think of when they hear the name Jackson State. It's Deion Sanders. That's the only name they think of. Deion Sanders, Deion Sanders, Deion Sanders, because he is swag. Or at least he was swag for the past year or two. I love me some Deion Sanders. Y'all know how I feel about him. What he did at Jackson State, and I'm going to take up for him, it was legendary, and it is legendary. What I'm trying to get to is I don't understand why people are trying to make out this conspiracy theory that, hey, since Deion Sanders, he's going to Colorado, that means he was never about Jackson State and that was just a stepping stone. That is straight up bullcrap, and me and you both know it. Deion Sanders, when he got that Jackson State job, do you really think the first thing he thought when he got hired as a head coach was, okay, I'm going to use this as a stepping stone. Then I'm going to get the #1 cornerback, Travis Hunter, in a year or two. I'm going to get him to come here. And then once I go undefeated, I'm going to take a Power 5 job. No, he didn't think that far ahead. Come on now, use your brain. People are just making too big of a deal out of this, and they're trying to gaslight it for no reason. In my humble opinion, this is nothing more and nothing less than a head coach taking a better opportunity and taking a better job. Before we get on to Travis Hunter, and I know y'all are here for that, I got to say this, and I'm going to give you a great example. Put it into a better perspective so people like me and you can relate. This is the same exact thing. This is the equivalent to you driving a 1998 car. It's your first car you got out of high school, or your first car in high school, and you love that car, and you say, man, this car's got me through a lot of things, and I'm so grateful for it. But then eventually you get a new job. You're making $50,000, $60,000 a year. You've been working hard, and you want to reward yourself, and you get a new car. When you had your first car, you never really thought you'd get this opportunity because you're just in the moment so much. But when the new opportunity is present and you can buy that new 2022 Toyota, Nissan, or whatever car you like, you take advantage of it. Does that mean you didn't like your previous car? No, but you just like this one a little bit better. You got to take these opportunities in life. Sometimes it's once in a lifetime. That's exactly what's happening with Deion Sanders. It's not that he didn't love Jackson State. It's not that he didn't love the culture, swag, the program, and whatnot, but he's got a new car. It's a better opportunity. And oh yeah, by the way, gotta throw this in there. More money. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I gotta bring this up. I had so many of you guys telling me in the comment section, Matt, how dare you say that Deion's gonna leave Jackson State? That's not gonna happen. He loves us. He don't care about the money. What was my counter argument to all that tomfoolery going on? Really? Deion Sanders doesn't care about money? Come on now, everybody cares about money. And if you say you don't, you're just straight up lying, because money, yeah, it doesn't equal happiness, but it equals freedom. And me, myself, I love freedom. That's what everybody likes. And also this argument, well, Matt, why would he leave Jackson State? He doesn't need the money, and that's a great point. I've said that since day one. He doesn't need the money, but here's the thing. He definitely wants it. I just simply can't relate to all these people hating on him, because I'll never, and I mean never ever in a million years, fault another man or woman for taking a better opportunity in life. And matter of fact, I applaud it. Go get that bag, Deion Sanders. You earned it. Anyways, we got to get a move on to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Travis Hunter. HBCU fans, though, I know we got a bunch of y'all out there. I love you guys. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this? And when I say this, I'm referring to Deion officially going to Colorado. But check out this tweet. It was posted a little bit over 24 hours ago. Hearing that Jackson State quarterback Shedeur Sanders is already recruiting some prominent players in the transfer portal to join him at Colorado. Deion Sanders heavily implied that his son will follow him to next stop in recent interview, which is expected to be Colorado at this point. My immediate reaction to that tweet is duh. I've told you guys for months now. Shedeur Sanders, wherever Deion winds up going or leaving to, he's going to follow him. That's just common sense. Do you really think Deion's going to leave his son out to drive? No, he's a family man. And oh yeah, by the way, it also gives Shedeur Sanders more of a spotlight, because now he could have a chance and an opportunity to compete for the Heisman, because it didn't matter if he was going to throw for 3,400 million yards at Jackson State, he was never going to be in the Heisman conversation. But now at Colorado, he can be. Am I trying to amplify that Shedeur Sanders is going to win the Heisman next year? No, I am not. I'm just saying now he's going to be on national television more than Jackson State. He's going to be in more games that are on TV, and he's going to have a bigger spotlight. It's a win-win. And I think we all can relate to this. We not only want the best for us, we want the best for our kids. I bring up the Shedeur Sanders rumors to say this. Officially today, Deion, about 3 or 4 hours ago, he confirmed that Shedeur Sanders is going to Colorado. In an interview, he told his son to stand up, and he said, "That's your new quarterback." Here's the real conversation. Will Shedeur Sanders wind up starting at Colorado? To be honest, and this is just me being 100% transparent with you, I couldn't even begin to name you a quarterback on Colorado's roster. Heck, I couldn't even name you a player on the roster. All I know is they flat out suck. At this point, it kind of feels like he could take the entire Jackson State team to Colorado and they could compete for a starting spot. There's not a nice way to put it. Colorado is flat out awful. The program's in shambles, so getting Deion and now Shedeur Sanders already 2 major pickups. Here's where things start to get interesting though. Like I said multiple times, I've stated this, whenever Deion Sanders leaves, he's going to take Travis Hunter with him. It didn't matter if Deion was going to take the Auburn job, the Chattanooga State Water Aquarium job, the Colorado job, the USF job. Travis Hunter will go with him. Check this out though. A recruit tweeted this out where he committed to Colorado, and Travis Hunter, he quote tweeted that and said, "That was fast." Yeah, I think it's safe to say it's almost a done deal at this point. Travis Hunter is going to Colorado. I mean, come on now. Why else would he be subtweeting stuff where recruits, they're picking Colorado as their school? Check this tweet out though. It's got over 13,000 likes, and I can't even believe it. Y'all talking about Deion. What about kids like Travis Hunter, who completely, in all caps, redirected the course of his life because he believed in what Deion was saying? Only for him to leave at the first opportunity thrown his way? That's where my problem is. People are so dumb, man. Let me ask you a question for anyone. I guess there's 13,000 idiots out here that believe that tweet. To those 13,000 people, let me ask you a question. Do you really believe that Deion and Travis Hunter never had a conversation about if this could happen and how they're gonna do it? I mean, seriously, come on now. I can guarantee you when Travis Hunter was being recruited to Jackson State, Deion told him up front, "Hey, if I take another job, I'm just gonna want you to come with me." That had to be brought up. There's no way, not a single chance, that Deion Sanders never brought up that he could possibly be leaving Jackson State. Come on, guys, this is so simple. You just got sad individuals out here that want to complain about something just to complain. There's nothing wrong with any of this. Literally, all that's going to happen is Deion Sanders, he's going to take a better job, he's going to get more money, and he's going to take about 10 to 12 Jackson State players with him. And hey, guess what? A lot of people don't even bring this up, but Travis Hunter going to Colorado, that's going to help his draft stock out more because like I said with Shedeur Sanders, now he's going to be on national TV and headlines. Jackson State fans, I love y'all, but y'all aren't on national TV. You're not a national headline team. Nobody cares about y'all. Let me go back on that statement. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm talking about on the grand scheme of things. You're not in the conversation of an Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, US. You're not a blue blood. You're not a Power 5 school. When I say nobody cares about y'all, I'm not talking about people within the HBCU. I'm talking about the national media. I'm talking about these NFL teams and GMs. Do you really think any of these NFL teams, when they're doing their scouting and pro days, they're going, "Hey, why don't we go to Jackson State? Yeah, let's go to the Jackson State and see what they got"? No. Maybe a couple NFL guys here and there, but for the vast majority, no. They're going to schools with big-time names and big-time brands. And I already know what everybody's about to go to the comments and say, "Well, Matt, Colorado ain't a big-time brand." And you're right, but it's bigger in Jackson State. I don't have too much more to say. I just, for one, can't believe this is a big deal. There's nothing wrong with this whatsoever, in my opinion, and I've seen this coming from 3 miles away. But apparently, a lot of other people did not. Let me know your thoughts down below. But,